for the day only.
Okay. On the prayer of Mr.
A.R. Karim.
Karim, the matter stand adjourned for the day.
Obliged.
Release again on November? You want November? Okay. November for you.
16 November. Daily list for motion item 1.
What is this?
Yes, Lordship. May I plead, Your Lordship? This is the status report for the restaurant.
I have received the status report. The investigation is going on. In fact, the case has been transferred and registered as a Bilasipara PS case. The statement of the informant has been taken, and the some time may be given. They are progressing with the investigation.
We have to see because these are. Yes, anything you like to say?
Yes, Lordship. I said.
Yes.
For make a proper investigation, Lordship, the case transferred to the CID department, Lordship. This is my prayer, Lordship.
Okay. From the report which we received, it appears that the police is pursuing the matter vigorously.
That's true. That's true.
So there are some leads have been already obtained. We don't want to disclose this to you in a sense because it may hamper the investigation. In a sense, it may, because the kind of certain informations are there. If it is disclosed, it may not be appropriate at this stage. So we'll keep it. We'll return that. We'll just note that these are all information because there appears this one bank account also. These are so. Let them make further investigation into the matter.
Yes.
And come up. We'll see. Apparently, at this stage, we are of the view that the police is making appropriate steps.
Yes.
Yeah. and Mr.
M.A. Mondal.
M.A. Mondal, learned counsel for the petitioner. Are also Ms. U. Das, learned additional senior government advocate.
But I am appealing.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Also, Mr. and counsel Nath, the Nath for senior government advocate.
Yes, sir.
Senior government advocate, Assam, who has submitted the status report in connection with Saptogram PS GD number 370 dated 23/2020 in connection with the missing report submitted by the petitioner. Having gone through the status report, we are satisfied that the police is making efforts, sincere efforts to get leads and information relating to the missing person. Considering the nature of investigation which is being conducted at this stage, we are of the view that this report be kept in a seal cover, so as not to compromise with the nature of investigation which is being undertaken. However, we'll direct the State Council to furnish updated report on the next date.
But
Seal করে দিও না
4 weeks time available.
list a matter after 4 weeks.
Okay.
The seal করে রাখি দিব. The communication is accordingly kept in seal cover.
Obviously.
Item number 2.
Subhash Day.
Item number 2 and 3, amicus will be appointed.
Amicus, yes. Who? Yes.
From the list of legal aid counsel.
We appoint, better to appoint somebody who is regular in the court.
Ganguly is also there.
Huh?
Her name is in the amicus curiae.
Your name is there
DB or in the single? DB.
in the DB. Where is your name? Nando.
Your name.
Huh?
Tasneena Begum. My name is Tasneena Begum.
Why just your name is there in the list?
Division bench list. My name is there, Lordship, and the division bench list. Tasneena Begum.
Principal bench. 30. Okay. Tosnina.
Tasneena.
Tasnina.
Yes.
Not Tasmina.
No. Tasneena.
Tosnina. Okay. This is a jail appeal. This is an appeal preferred from the jail
Yes.
without any counsel. Accordingly, we appoint Srimati Tasneena Begum, learned counsel, to appear as to act as amicus curiae on behalf of the appellant Subhash Day. Full stop. Appeal is admitted. Call for the records. There are three convicts: Subhash Day, Pranab Hati Barua, and Sri Manoranjan Hati
Lordship,
Barua.
item number 2 and 3.
I convict
and two
accused
is-
persons.
Lordship, only 2 appeals. One for Subhash and one for Manoranjan.
What about Pranab Hati Barua?
Lordship, it's not reflected in the cause list. Maybe some other day will come.
Maybe, because we should hear it together.
Yes.
Hmm. By the judgment, by the impugned judgment, by the judgment and order challenge appeal against, by the judgment and order dated 11/8/2022 appeal against, it appears that 3 persons were convicted under section 32/34 of the IPC, namely Sri Subhash De, the present appellant, Sri Pranab Hati Barua and Sri Manoranjan Hati Barua. Accordingly, if appeals are preferred by the other remaining convicts, these may be taken together as take together, full stop. The registry to ascertain the same and do the needful. This is the matter of the receipt of the LCR by showing the name of Srimati Tasnina Begum as an amicus for the appellant. Are also Ms. Bornali Guya, assisted by Mr. Das, J. Das for the state. We'll see other, because we don't know informant.
Honorary is there, item number 3.
Acha. Then same likho, same orderly. Who? Then another one. You will have another partner.
His name is not there in the list.
Mr. Ganguly, you'll appear. Okay, then we proceed to appoint Mr. Ganguly. Huh? But baki sab same likho. Huh? Same order.
Item number 4.
Bizo 2017. What is this matter?
Matter is
Preferred appeal against a judgment learned single judge, WPC number. Learned single judge. This is a writ petition or what?
Yes, your lordship.
Actually, you are there on Nagaland. Who is for the appellant? Do you have any idea? Biswas, R. Biswas.
For the cause list, it was A. Chamua.
Okay.
But
Is this some delay matter or something like that? Condonation? This I
is for delay.
how many days delay? Do you have any idea?
153 days.
153 days.
But lordship, to my verbal instruction, Mr. B. Solo, the petitioner, he is already retired also.
Do you have any idea what is the matter about?
Matter is with regard to absorption and subsequent promotion of the private respondent number 4.
Which has been challenged by Bizo.
Yes, your lordship.
So he is challenging Kronicho Naki, isn't it? Assistant Superintendent.
Yes, your lordship.
Now, what was the order passed by the learned single judge? What was the direction, or was it dismissed?
It was dismissed, your lordship.
Dismissed. Let us see the order.
If your lordship may come to page number 147, that is the
One?
last page, 147.
147.
The
No, 147. Okay.
paragraph 18. This court has also considered the argument of the learned senior counsel for the petitioners that the absorption of the respondent number 4 was done in violation of the office memorandum dated 17/9/86, inasmuch as the clearance of the NPSC was not taken prior to the absorption. Absorption of the respondent number 4. The absorption of respondent number 4 was done as early as 21/11/2002. If there has been a violation of the office memorandum dated 19/9/1986, the petitioner should have raised that issue at that relevant point of time and not at this stage, and therefore this court does not find it appropriate to consider submission at this belated stage.
So essentially, the learned single judge dismissed his claim on the ground that we have raised the issue at a belated stage.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And this order was passed in 2016.
Yes, Your Lordship. 19/12/2016.
Absorption is what?
LDA.
LDA.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And the petitioner, read petitioner at the relevant time was functioning as what?
He was also an LDA, and then
LD.
the respondent number 7 was an assistant teacher in the Department of School. And he has been absorbed in the PWD.
No, but if you see the read petition, there's a number of petitioners. 13 petitioners, is it correct?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Just page 134.
Yes, Your Lordship. 13 petitions.
13 petitioners. And who has preferred this appeal? Only one petitioner?
Petitioner number 2 only.
Petition number 2 only.
Yes.
Others have not preferred.
In the next item again, petitioner number 1 has approached,
In the next item, this Bijo Solo.
which is tagged with Lanu Pang, Lanu Pang Tung Pang Dung.
Oh, I see.
So 2 of the read petitioners are before Your Lordship.
Bijo Solo. Bijo Solo, Bijo Solo. Then who is the other one?
Petition in this thing, 104K of 2015, read petitioner number 1.
Do we have that with us? No, we don't have. Do you have? That, so there are 2 appeals preferred.
Yes, Your
Is it
Lordship.
listed? The other appeal listed? No.
Yes,
Huh? Other appeal also listed?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Which one? This F Lanu Pungjang. But
Yes.
and 12 others. Filing number.
Okay, 12 others.
Appeal has been preferred by all of them or what? No, read appeal and read petition number 2. Intra-code appeal.
Yes, Your Lordship, all are before Your Lordship. Because in the second read appeal, even this petitioner who was there in the first read appeal also, his name is,
Which is the second read appeal?
that is of Lanu
299612. Filing number.
Yes, Your Lordship.
No, in 299612. Filing number, indeed number, see.
Read appeal has not been numbered as.
Correct, but in that, no, there is only one read appeal. That is filing number 299612, isn't it?
299. Yes.
Because Bijo Solo also,
Yes, Your Lordship.
In,
Same.
same. Bijo Solo, but there's L Lanu Pangjong and 12 others. Where do we find that? Where is this read appeal? Yes, can you just help us? Where is this other one? We see only there is one read appeal.
Read
Cop-
appeal 299-612.
And what is this with WA filing number?
But different petitions.
There is only one appeal. There is only one appeal, no? Because in this appeal number 299612, it is filed by this only Bijo Solo only.
I received two.
You have received two.
Yes, your lordship.
This filed by F. Lanu Pangjung also.
Yes, your
Sure. Let us see. Hmm.
No, because the numbers are number some only. Mm. But I do not have a copy of the right.
This Chamua is also shown. His name is shown.
In the IA, only this Bizo Solo's name is there.
That's the thing. In other words, this Lanu Pangjung, has it been, this also filed when? This was, you don't know anything. There is no point keeping this kind of appeal like this. If the lawyers are not interested, we close it. And appears that there is nothing merit-wise, because you said that respondent 4 has retired.
No, the Bizo Solo, that is a
Bizo-
petition. One of the appellant.
Yes?
He has already retired from service.
Oh, he has retired from service, not the other respondent number 4.
The others, I do not have the instruction.
No, that this challenging, basically challenging whose absorption? Respondent number 4.
Yes, your lordship.
Respondent number 4 is who? Who is respondent number 4?
Prenicho Naki.
Is he still in service?
Lordship, that instruction I do not have. If your lordship may take it up one of this, after 2 days, I'll get the proper instruction and your lordship may accordingly.
Because see, we are not keen to keep these matters pending like this. If the lawyers are not interested, the matter should be kept at rest. Likho. The matter is of 2017. The matter has been listed by showing the name of a counsel for the applicants, appellants, but none appears. Under the circumstances, normally this could have been closed today, but we give another opportunity to the applicants, appellants to appear to the counsel. This is the matter again on next week, redo Wednesday. Can you find it?
Yes, your lordship.
Diwali time also no problem. You find it out. If anything, we'll pass some orders, because if they are not interested, we'll close it. We don't. I'll give you only second on Thursday.
2017.
Deeply.
Yes, next.
Delhi list for orders, item number 5.
इसमें लिखना hard, though Ms. Crow, Lanet government worker of Nagaland is present. Senior government.
It would be M. Tetzler.
Oh, okay. Senior.
Yes, your lordship.
Senior government is present for the state.
Deeply.
Item 5.
Wait, please, your lordship.
Item number 5, Rathe.
Okay.
Yes, the paper book is there, so can it be listed for hearing?
Yes, madam.
Is for that purpose only?
It is for the purpose.
Lordship, regarding service,
I-
which I have not gone to the.
Okay,
office.
service to the informant, you mean to say? 302. N. Barua, amicus, Bhuya, as per office noted report is still awaited.
Can be dispensed with. Can be dispensed with.
No, sir.
9/3/2022. Service report informant still awaited. However, in view of the notification dated 21 issued by registry, it would no longer be obligatory for this court to serve notice. But then, in view of the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court, huh? You remember? Actually, can you just take out a copy, print out?
Yes,
This issue on.
yeah, Jagzit, I'll give the citation.
Recall. On 9/3/2022, this court passed the following order. Huh? However, in view of the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court in so and so, it may be necessary, it may now be necessary to give notice to the informant.
2022 SCC online set 453.
Full stop. However, waiting for the report, service report, waiting for the report of service of notice upon the informant may again cause undue delay. Under the circumstances, we opt to adopt the procedure of appointing, adopt the method of appointing a amicus to represent the interest of the informant, so that his interest is appropriately taken care of in absence of service of notice or non-appearance of any other counsel representing the informant. So let us appoint somebody. Otherwise, see, there will be delayed, and otherwise, accordingly, we
Your Lordship.
accordingly we proceed to appoint Mr.
Sharma.
R. Sharma, learned counsel, to represent the respondent number 2. So in this regard, if the learned counsel, Mr. Sharma, learned counsel, wishes to interact with the informant, the Tezpur will be Sonitpur district, no? Sonitpur district. The Sonitpur district legal service authorities will render all necessary assistance to Mr. R. Sharma for communication with the informant, respondent number 2. We have passed a force order in view of the fact, considering the fact that the matter is otherwise ready for hearing, and paper book has been also prepared. Stop. This is a matter for hearing in usual course by showing the name of Mr. N. Barua, learned amicus for the appellant, as well as Mr. R. Sharma, learned counsel for the learned amicus, appearing for the respondent. The respondent is a respondent who has been informant for the informant. Informant. Stop. A copy of the paper book may be furnished to Mr. R. Sharma. You have got other?
I also yet to
I
receive.
say you have, sir. You have been submitted that. It is submitted by Mr. N. Barua, and amicus, that he has not received a copy of the paper book. Let paper book. What about you? You
I
have
have
also,
received.
accordingly, let the paper book be furnished to Mr. N. Barua as well as Mr. R. Sharma, learned counsel. Copy of this order be furnished to the Secretary, Sonipur District Legal Service Authority for doing the needful.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Yes,
Item number 6.
Albish Banda.
Lords.
Yes, what is this Albish Banda? Jail appeal, Mr. Gogoi,
No,
or
sir.
the amicus.
Am I-
The matter is ready?
LCR is received. LCR,
Received.
Yes.
Huh? Received. Paper no. Though answer has been received, paper book is yet to be prepared. Let the paper book be prepared and copy be furnished to Lana Council for both the sides. And there was the matter be listed for hearing.
Regarding service, it will delay the proceeding.
Sorry? Okay,
Service.
okay. Informant. Likho. This on 22/12/2021, this court passed the following order. However, in view of the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court in so and so, we have the view that the informant or is required to be notified of the appeal. Brother, can you just see the record? What is the from the record, what we have noted is that the informant is one Uday Ekka, a cultivator, and apparently appears to be illiterate also, whose son was allegedly killed, whose son was killed by the by the appellant. Under the circumstances, we proceed to appoint what is your name?
SH Mahmood.
SH
Mahmood.
Mahmood to represent the interest of the informant. Full stop. You have written that since the records have been received, LCR, no, nothing like that. No. You have written, no? Okay. We also direct the Boxer district. Boxer district. We also direct the Boxer district legal service authority to render all necessary assistance and cooperation to Mr.
SH Mahmood.
S.H. Mahmood, learned counsel appearing for the informant, to be in communication with the aforesaid informant Uday Ekka. Copy of the paper book also be furnished to Mr. Mahmood.
After
Mr.
preparation.
Yeah, paper. What about B.N. Gogoi?
He is-
Also, you are there. You are for the appellant.
He's the appellant.
Okay. Also, sub likhna. Also, Mr. Dr. B.N. Gogoi Lana amicus for the appellant. Is also Ms. Bornali for that. Then you write that, na? We push your point. Let the paper book be furnished to Lana Council for the parties on completion of preparation of the same.
Item number 7 to 10.
Copy of this order be furnished to the Secretary of the Boxer State Legal Service Authority for doing the needful.
Item number 7 to 10.
What is this 7 to 10?
This is a criminal appeal, Lordship. After receipt of LCR, Lordship, we have already received the paper book.
Okay.
So, madam, can be fixed for hearing.
Maybe fixed for hearing.
What about informant?
Lordship, their name is shown for art.
Informant also.
He Kolita.
Okay, very well. It has been submitted at the bar that the matter is ready for hearing. Paper book has been prepared. Accordingly, let the matter be listed for hearing in usual course. Yes. By showing the name of counsel for all the parties.
Item number 11.
Card Bhanu. What is this card
Yes,
Bhanu?
my lord, these are the two analogous matters. Both the cases are related to custodial date, my lord.
Lordship wanted to know the status of the FSL report.
Yes.
Malad, I have got the FSL report, Malad. Otherwise, the enquiry report we have made, enquiry is there, Malad. Postmortem report suggests that there is no injury in the on the body, Malad. However, the report says that the viscera has been sent to FSL and that report was awaiting. Now the FSL report is before your lordship.
And what does the FOC report indicate?
Report indicates that result of examination, no poison, second page, Malad, no poison was detected in the exhibits.
So the report, I would like to inform that in my opinion, the cause of death of Hasibul Islam
Lordship.
was due to ante-mortem hanging, which was suicidal in nature.
Yes.
In the where he died?
Jail, Malad.
In the jail.
In the jail. So he committed suicide in the jail.
Yes.
And according to you, what is your case?
She was killed by their cold blood and a conspiracy was let loose with the informant of the case. He was arrested in connection with kidnapping case. Then the informant.
I
party-
think, have you filed a affidavit?
Affidavit we have filed. Malad.
You filed an affidavit in incorporating the developments which have taken place, then we'll pass an order what to do with that. Because his allegation is that he has been subjected to custodial death.
We have,
So we have to see if the prime facie case is made out, then we may have to direct a inquiry to be conducted by the
District judge.
district judge. So if that you want to incorporate all these things?
well, I'll incorporate the final,
Okay.
final report.
And Mr. Mamulana
Otherwise,
counsel.
the inquiry report of the executive magistrate.
Correct. We'll see that also because we have not passed in a bill. We'll pass order after considering all the reports. What is to be done?
Mal-
We are not going away straight away for directing inquiry.
Lodge.
If needed, if the records warrant, we have to do it.
Lodge.
But before that, we would like to have everything on record.
Mal-
And Master Lana counsel for the Lana counsel for the petitioners, Mr. Dina Lana senior government advocate submits that he would like to file an updated affidavit. In view of the above, let the matter be listed after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. Director DD. You can take it, no problem.
Yes.
DD way to.
1711. Item number
Item number? Karim Ali. What is this?
Same matter, my lord.
What same
His
matter?
son was killed by police after arresting him. He was allowed to go and then shoot him down.
Here, Mala, the allegation is the fake encounter.
Have you filed your affidavit?
Yes, we have filed. We have filed the affidavit and annex the detailed inquiry report also.
Okay. We'll consider after 3 weeks. In the meantime, you want to file any additional affidavit and whatever? List the matter after 3 weeks. In the meantime, parties may file their additional affidavit if so advised. Whatever you want,
Affidavit in reply.
whatever additional affidavits if so advised. So they can file whatever. You also file, then we'll see after 3 weeks we'll pass.
Same date, 1711. Item number 13,
Item number
13, 1 previous.
Arun Tanti.
Actually, paper book is ready.
It has been submitted about that the paper is that the matter is ready for hearing, list accordingly for hearing.
I'm yet to receive the paper book though.
Paper is ready.
The paper book is ready.
Roshi regards.
Oh, paper is not having prepared. Brother, prepared, no?
Ready.
Paper
No,
book,
not prepared.
records have come, no?
Yes.
Okay, Likho,
Right.
and Mr. Lane counsel for the Lanet amicus,
Am I?
also Miss Lanet APP. Though records have been received, paper book has not yet been prepared. Let it be prepared and be listed for hearing. Copies.
Service, Your Lordship.
Huh?
Service.
Service. This is item number?
Item
Siraju,
number 13, Arun
13.
13.
Arun Tanti, na?
Yes.
Arun Tanti. Arun Tanti. Arun Tanti. Who is the informant? Do you have any idea?
Should no papers with us.
Okay. Prosecution case is that receiving verbal instructions from Sri Jotin Mahananda, VDB Secretary, Shaku Mato, TS, accused under injury his elder brother, Keshav Tanti, with sharp weapon. Vishwanath Chansan. Thereafter, Bhavananda Tanti, laws written as here. Treating this as a first information report. So, Bhavananda Tanti is a brother of the deceased. Records have been received, no, brother? (22). So this year, So we can issue notice to Bhavananda Tanti. In view of the decision, her Mr. Harsham Lane Council, Lane Amicus, her also Ms. Spencer. In view of the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court in Spencer, it would be necessary to inform the informant of the present appeal. Accordingly, accordingly, the informant may be informed. Informant, namely Sri Bhavananda, namely Bhavananda Tanti. Bhavananda Tanti, the informant be informed of this appeal, for which this you inform the police, huh? That will be better, huh? But otherwise.
Station, I don't
Ah.
have any papers.
Correct,
now.
will, because there will be, because they inform whatever, then you want to engage the council, if they cannot, will legal service authority will, huh? Bhavananda Tanti. Bhavananda Tanti, that his witness PW1. PW2. Kindly see in that PW2 it will be mentioned which police station, resident of Vishwanath Chari, police station. Bhavananda Tanti, resident of in the main, yes, PW, yes, deposition from
Sakamoto Tea Estate.
resident, son of late Dasarat Tanti, resident of anyway, no problem. Under which police station? No. Under Vishwanath Chariali, who was examined as PW2 in session case number 44 of 2019, comma, Vishwanath Chariali police case number 266/18 under section 302 IPC may be informed by the concerned police station so as to enable him to appear before this court. Acha, sorry, village Sako SA SHA KO MATO T estate, huh? T estate Paka line Vishwanath Chariali, Paka line be informed so as to enable him to appear before this court. If the said informant wishes to avail the legalate, the Vishwanath Chariali District Legal Service Authority will provide the same. Stop. A copy of all this order may be furnished to the Secretary of the Vishwanath Chariali District Legal Service Authority for doing the needful.
I don't know whether when the post is created.
Vishwanath Chariali, na?
Recently created.
The earlier, which one earlier, which is created out of?
Earlier it was dashboard.
Facebook, Sonit. Vishwanath District, Sonitpur, Vishwanath Chariali District Legal Service Authority, oblique, Sonitpur District Legal Service Authority, oblique. Huh? Since the records have been received, let the paper will be prepared. Copies thereof be furnished to Lane Council, all the parties. Yes.
Item number 15.
Moinul Haq.
Lordship, on the-
Yes, the IA is there.
Lordship,
IA is
last
there,
occasion I took time to file objection. And the objection is not required. It's not for granting bail, my lord. It's for calling of records. Records have already come.
Oh, I
Records
see.
will reveal everything, my lord. In the paper book be prepared and. let
Okay.
everything-
That's okay, my lord, but here, what I am on, my lord,
Yes,
because on the same GD entry,
yes.
2 FR was logged. In the GD entry, name of the 2 person was given. At the same time, one has been acquitted and other has been convicted because of obtaining the fancy drill, my lord, that is called as, my lord, syrup. So, my lord, my submission is that, but the time of raid is 6 PM in that case, and same time is also given in the same raid of my accused, my lord. So that is why I have to brought this FIR to your judicial notice, my lord, at the time of hearing.
At the time of hearing it. may be-
Have you filed that application?
Yes, I have already filed.
Which is the application?
That is your lordship will find 478 IA criminal.
478.
Yes. It can be taken, but the time of hearing, my lord, that is no problem.
Correct, but is it the authentic copy of the
Yeah, I
FIR?
have given the FIR copy, my lord, certified copy.
Where is it?
That
Please,
is in the annex with it.
please.
The page, my lord, 7, my lord.
See, Bhuya, is it the authorized? You also check it up
Yes.
Yes, my lord, I'm,
because this is a piece of evidence
yes.
which will be considered.
Hello.
FIR. Okay. The present application has been filed for allowing the appellant to rely on FIR dated 19/1/2021, which was registered as Borpeta Police Case number 132/2021, out of which the trial under special NDPS case number 14/21 was conducted, in which the main accused was acquitted. It has been submitted that the on the same FIR, how on the same incident, however, relating to same incident, the present appellant has been convicted. Full stop. Be it as it may, this court will examine that issue at a time of hearing.
And my lord, so far the bail,
Accordingly, this eye is closed.
so far the bail is concerned, my lord.
Bail, you want
Yes.
bail.
My lord, yes, my lord. The bail, my lord, the point which I going to argue before lordship will be the same as the appeal in the appeal, my lord.
Okay, very
Because
well, then, okay, we will consider at a time of appeal.
that's all, but date may be fixed after the preparation of the paper book.
We'll see that.
Because my lord,
The applicant is let the learned counsel for the applicant submits that his application may be considered after receipt of the records.
record has come.
Record has come? Record has come.
Record-
Okay, okay. Learned counsel for submits that he may be allowed to renew the application for bail at a time of hearing. Full stop. Accordingly, since the records have been received, let the paper be prepared and the matter will be listed for hearing. And the application of the petitioner to bail for bail will be considered again.
But hearing, my lord, not in the usual course, my lord, because this is a case of acquittal. He is already 15 years, he has been in prison, my lord.
Actually, 15 years. He has been-
Yes, that is why I'm hurrying.
Oh, I see. 15 years.
Yes, my lord. He has given the jail for 15 years.
No, he has been already in jail for how many years?
And for all my lord, he was arrested one and a half years.
FIR
my lord.
2021.
How long have you been in jail?
I've been in the jail, my lord, for 2 years, my lord.
For 3 years. Okay,
The
then we'll consider.
imprisonment was given for 15 years.
I think we'll see that.
So that the date may be after the prepare of the
Why?
paper book.
That so many people who are convicted for murder.
And it is a case where I'll show that misuse of power, my lord.
We'll see that. We'll
And
see
that's
that.
why, my lord, after all, my lord.
Anyway, we'll take it up. Let the prepared proposals
Yes.
be listed.
Yes.
Let the paper be prepared first. Huh? List the matter for hearing after preparation of the paper book.
Yes.
Lordship.
This I then we'll close it then. Will,
Yes.
I bail, my lord, that will be-
this I is closed, this bail matter, yes.
Lordship, he's submitting their two FIRs, my lord. There will be two separate cases, my lord. And records of that case.
No, I'll submit at the time of hearing.
We'll see whatever we have passed the order saying, we'll take into consideration.
Yes.
We are not said anything. We'll see what is to be done.
I'll submit the certified copy of the. order.
Yes, let us see.
Oblige, sir.
Next item number,
Item number 16.
item number, Rumeda Khatun. IA for what?
For substitution, my lord. It was a appeal against the acquittal, my lord.
Oh, I see.
By the father of the deceased, my lord. And he
Okay,
expired during the pendency of the appeal, my lord.
yes.
So he wants to substitute, maybe by his wife, my lord. He's one of the legal heir.
What is the application? What is the application? Only the Wakalanama is there. What is the application? Huh? IA 613.
613.
Is there any application? Oh. Yes, any objection to the implement of the wife?
I am for the acquitted persons, my lord.
Yes.
Actually, initially he filed an
Brother,
application for my lord substitution.
yes.
Which I objected.
Why?
My lord, there are certain points to be seen by your lordships.
Then have you filed a?
Objection, my lord, in the earlier case we have filed.
No, but there is
No,
no.
that case has been withdrawn. That original.
Anyway, then anyway, we'll issue notice then in that case if you are willing, if you are going to object to it.
Lordship may issue a notice.
Okay.
Make it returnable, my lord, if necessary.
If they are going to file objection, let them file objection. We can't stop it.
Because earlier I had withdrew, my lord. This is a phrase I had.
Whatever. Had Mr. P. Kaukutilane Council, Katukilane Council for the applicant issue notice reasonable 3 weeks. You accept notice then? You will accept? Okay. Mr. NSUK assessing Mr. Lane Senior Council accept notice on behalf of all the private respondents. Mr. J. Das, Lane Swanshaw, appears for the state.
Copy of IAB given to me.
Kindly, Mr. Katoki,
Yes,
the respondents may file their objection by the next date, list again on so and so.
My lord, they are from interior place, my lord, at least
Acha.
4 weeks
4 weeks, 4 weeks.
minimum.
Item 17,
Oblige.
State of Assam, what is this?
Yes, madam. In item 17, madam, today I have filed a reply, madam. Today morning I have filed, madam. Matter will
State
come
of
up
Assam, what?
next week, madam.
For the time being, not chief, because Mr. RDB is on late stocks.
Now, what is this matter about?
We have filed an appeal, my lord,
Against which one?
against the order, this is my lord. 28/7/2014. Page 14, my lord.
Please?
Page 14, my lord. Where the direction was issued to provincialize the services of the respondents herein, my lord, under the earlier Provincial Act of 2011, my lord.
Sorry, page.
Page 14, 1/4, my lord.
One. One for a what?
In the appeal memo. In fact,
Appeal.
there's a delay, my lord. Delay in filing the writ appeal.
No, this IA 1447 for what?
This is a condonation of delay, my
For
lord.
how many days?
2106, my lord.
2106.
2106.
How many days? That means how many years?
It's order was passed on 2016, my lord. There's almost more than 5 years, my lord.
What is the ground we have raised? What
That
is-
is, my lord, some vital facts are missing, my lord. That's why we have filed a reply affidavit, my lord.
You have
Today,
filed?
today we have filed, my lord.
I think
So,
they-
my lord, may
have
pick it
you
up
received
next-
a copy of that?
Yes, my lord.
Okay, then we'll come after how many days?
Actually, that may
First week of November, my lord.
November.
They have some urgency, my lord, because 2016 order. I understand that, my lord.
a date may be fixed.
Okay, तो तारीख दे दो after November. Second week of November did you?
Actually, can it then fast date? Are there
11/11.
11?
Oblige হচ্ছে।
List on 11 November. Mr. Custodial submitted he has filed an additional affidavit.
Affidavit in reply, my lord.
Affidavit reply. List accordingly again on so.
Oblige.
11th of November. For hearing, item number 18 and 19.
Yes, Gyan, any instruction? you have? Only one place. Continue.
Yes, but that's it.
Huh?
Sorry, madam, sorry,
What you said continue.
sorry. Yes, last is, last one. That's-
I think you better give a copy to
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
No, they have given back. A copy has been addressed.
Okay. So,
My lord,
so what is-
the unfortunate part is, this undersecretary in the Ministry of Defense, he has not read the proviso, madam, of Rule 147A. Please read proviso to 147A. It upon the action. Army Act. In any case, my lord, the statement of the 4 persons were ordered to be recorded by this honorable court, and that is with the Registrar General in a seal cover. If they want to say, if they think that they can get away, then they are under wrong impression. 147A provides. If the Defense Secretary was not aware of this provision, it's very unfortunate. Notwithstanding anything contained in Rule 147, if central government satisfied that it is against the interest of the security of the state or friendly relation with foreign states to supply of the copy of the proceedings or any part thereof under the said rule, he shall not be furnished with such a copy. So first, my lord, to invoke 147 capital A, they will have to satisfy your lordships that this is a matter which involves security of the state, or it involves, my lord, some friendly relations with a neighbor. Then come to the proviso. Provided that if the central government is satisfied that the person demanding the copy is desirous of submitting a petition in accordance with the act or instituting any action in a court of law in relation to the finding or sentence, it shall permit inspection of the proceedings to such person or his legal advisor, if any, on the following conditions, namely, inspection shall be made at such time and such places as central government or an authority authorized by it may direct. The persons allowed to inspect the proceedings shall before such inspection furnish an undertaking in writing that he shall not make copies of the proceedings or any part thereof, and the information or documents contained in such proceeding shall not be used by him for any purpose whatsoever other than for the purpose of submitting a petition
in accordance with the act or instituting an action in a court of law in relation to the finding of the sentence. A certificate that he is aware that he may render himself liable to prosecution under section 3 and 5 of the Indian Official Secrets Act if he commits any act specified in the said section in relation to the document contained in the proceedings. So, my lord, allowing inspection is not a bar. And we want it because, my lord, we want to institute a proceeding. A proceeding is going on.
So Gyan, do one thing, from the communication which you have been submitted. Further, the provisions of Rule 147A is not attracted in the case.
Because, my lord, kindly see section 147, my lord.
47A.
147, no, my
In
lord.
para 3
Yes, ma'am.
of your communication, further Army Rule stipulated so and so is not accused, is not attracted. It shall permit inspection proceeding to such person or his legal heir if any of the following conditions. Now, institution has provided that a central home is satisfied, a person demanding to be submitting so and so or institution so and so. So this person has not been circumscribed as somebody who is a victim because this person is very general.
Yes. Kindly see, my lord, 147, my lord.
Yes, one.
Right of a person tried to copies of proceeding, my lord. Every person tried by a court martial.
Correct.
Then that is the matlab, that is main issue, my lord, that every person tried by the court martial shall after the proceeding have been that said that may be issue only to the person who are tried by the court martial. But Jagadish Priya, he is not related in this case, my lord. Application has been filed by Jagadish Priya.
All right, under 147, we may not be entitled, but under 147A,
147.
any person
that is related to 147, my lord, every person tried by the court martial.
Okay, what we can do is that we'll hear on this issue.
I think
because
lots
we have to we should not see, we have to apply our mind and pass a
Yes.
appropriate.
In
So
fact, I'll also make some additional argument, my lord.
so if you want
No,
to file any,
No, my lord, let them first file an affidavit.
okay.
Because, my lord, if your lordship if your lordship recollects that 63 Supreme Court, whenever, my lord, any privilege is claimed in a court of law, then it is the secretary of the department who is required to file an affidavit. Now, this letter is neither here nor there.
So
It's
anyway, we will not make any observation at this stage.
Yes.
Simply we'll say that since it has been as per the committee, we will not keep this. You take it. We'll record that that you are not inclined to give in view of section 147, 148.
rule, my lord.
Rule. Therefore, we said you file an application to the effect so that they can respond to it.
Yes.
That will be better. Let it close and record. So we'll return this to you both.
Yes.
Nico, Han, Mr. Learned Senior Counsel, Mr. Chairman, Learned Senior Assistant, also. Sabka naam likho, madam, everybody. Because there are two petitions, no?
Yes.
Two petitions. How also Ms. Gayan, Learned CGC. CGC?
CGC.
Ms. Gayan has on written instruction has submitted before this court in view of Rule 147 and 147A. Since the petitioners are not persons who are tried by a court martial, they will not be entitled to copy of the proceedings of the court martial. On the other hand, Mr. Ken Chaudhary, Senior Counsel, appearing for the petitioners and so submits that said, some is that proviso to Rule 147A makes it clear that it is not confined only to the person tried by a court martial, but any other person who has instituted any action in a court of law. And as such, the said bar will not be applicable in the present case, in as much as the present petitioners have been pursuing this matter right from the beginning on the death of the deceased persons. Under the circumstances, we have the view that it will be more appropriate if the union respondent file an appropriate affidavit in that regard by the competent authority, so that the petitioner can respond to the same before this court takes a call as to whether the petitioners would be entitled to the copy of the proceedings of the court martial.
Or extract thereof.
Or extract thereof.
He wants to
Yes,
speak again.
yes, you want this?
My lord, I'm Colonel Mahesh Sharma. I'm the Deputy Judge Advocate General at
Yes.
Nagaland, my lord. We look after this case.
Yes.
So we will, as my lord directs, we will file this letter through an affidavit.
No,
Is
whatever
that-
that we will not tell, we will just tell
Yes.
you, we will just file an affidavit, appropriate
Yes.
affidavit by a
Yes.
competent authority. We will not, you know who to, what to be filed, who will swear, that you decide. We are not making any specific direction at this stage.
Yes, my lord.
Because we'll do that only when, if we feel that there's the competent person has not filed,
Yes,
or that particular aspect has not been brought into on record,
Yes.
then we'll direct. But at this stage, we don't wish to direct, because you would know better what is to be done, who will do it, what is to be done. Then it will take some time, then after Diwali, then.
Possible grant them 2 weeks time, or that is delayed 2004.
My lord, our problem is that everything goes through the proper channel, and the competent authority obviously is in Delhi. Everything has to be vetted from
How
there.
long will it take?
My lords may give us 6 weeks, my lord.
6 weeks will be quite a long.
4 weeks, my lord.
4 weeks.
Possible give a date after 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Accordingly, list the matter will, list the matter on 4 weeks at the Tariq
21/11.
21/11. To enable the respondents to file the affidavit.
Well, can it be 28, 29, madam? 28, any day on 28, 29, 30, madam, last week of this November, madam. Last week of only 1 week, madam.
Okay.
29.
20, last
29.
Different.
You please take these documents. Any other? Hearing is over. Then, yes, any other matter? Yes, any matter? Any
Hearing
other
is-
Bonali and her team is today fully prepared, but there is nobody on the other side. Huh? Okay.